Guys, so finally I am filming my long-awaited makeup tutorial. It's taken me so long because I'm horrible at explaining stuff, but today I tried my best. This is actually like take 3 from the last 2 weeks because each time it just is not good, guys, but hopefully this is the last time. Last time is the charm. It has to be. But I'm gonna upload this regardless, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, let's get started. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm gonna finish off my before makeup skincare routine. This is it. So I already recorded a segment in my last vlog dedicated to my before makeup skincare routine. So you guys can check out my last video for that if you want to know. But I'm gonna finish off my skincare and I will check back in with you guys. So I finished my skincare routine. So next I'm gonna go in with this primer. It's from Fenty Beauty. I think it's the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I don't know if it's placebo, but every time I use this, I feel like it just made my base smoother. I know a lot of people don't believe in primers, but I do feel like they do make a difference. I feel like this one really blurs my skin. So I really like it. And I've been using the Fenty primers since I've started makeup. I'm not even joking. But look how cute my brush holders are. I feel like they're so cute and I'm just obsessed, guys. The first product I'm going to go in with is this NARS Pot Concealer in Truffle. And I just put that on top of any discoloration that I might have. And as you guys can see, I have some discoloration around my mouth. So I'm just going to apply this also around my mouth. And I'm going to let it sit whilst I do my eyebrows. And I will come back after I'm done with this. Also, on that note, you can just use a regular color corrector. I do have one, but I just find that the NARS Pot Concealer works better for me, and I can honestly see no signs of discoloration, and my makeup just looks flawless and seamless whenever I use the NARS Pot Concealer. But maybe I am using this one wrong, so I don't really know, but the NARS Pot Concealer is what works for me. I don't bring foundation into this section, so I just use my NARS Pot Concealer as well, right over here, to color correct my eye bags. I love doing this step because it helps brighten my under eyes a lot and makes my concealer more full coverage, and if I want to use less concealer I can, and it won't make it look completely see-through and my eye bags won't show through. I also don't bring it up to my waterline, I just cover the eye bags, if that makes sense. I'm going to do my brows off camera because they're so annoying, but I'm going to let you know what I use. I either use the Got2b glue brow thing or the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow, oh, this is not the right one, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel or the Roman brow gel. I might use this one today actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this today. I got this from YesStyle as well. I do have a YesStyle code, so maybe I'll put that on my screen if I can recall it. A quick update, guys. I've just gelled down one brow. I'm going to do the other one, but more or less all I do, if you want to know, first I run the product through all of my brow hairs and then I just brush them up and then sweep them into the natural direction. I try to get them as even as possible, but they're never even, but I've just come to terms with it. Next, I go in with a clean Q-tip and I just clean the excess gel off around my brows, because if you put makeup on top of the gel, it can kind of like rub off the product, like, what do they say, like picking up the product. It picks up your base products and it just makes it all rubbery and stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't really like it. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty concealer to conceal my brows. This is in the shade Praline. I just put one dot here, and then one on top of my eyebrows. Trust me, guys, it's going to look really natural. Next, I'm going to go in with a flat brush to conceal my eyebrows. You can use any flat brush you want, but I do recommend a flat brush. I knew it. I was like, I forgot something, and it was filling my brows in. But I think I'm just going to do that afterwards. No, actually, no, I can't. I'm going to quickly fill in. I use any brow pencil. You can use anything. It changes for me depending on my mood. But I'm just going to fill in the front because that's like my sparsest part of my brows. I do a small line at the front of my brows and then I just draw hairs. Do you guys want to know a really funny story? When I was younger, I shaved off my eyebrows and it was like in primary school, I shaved off my eyebrows and I was so embarrassed to go to school the next day. So what I did was, you know, like a mustard, like an undercap. I wore an undercap all the way to the front, like no hijab, just an undercap, guys, all the way here, and and just went about my day. But I was like in like second grade. And then I fill in any gaps in my eyebrows. But I'm going to quickly do both eyebrows and also conceal them, and then we can just get on to the base. Don't be too scared, sweetie pie. Mama's gonna save you. What the fuck? You can go with any brush. I'm just gonna go with this brush. And what you want to do, I'm gonna tell you guys how to make your eyebrows look really natural. You want to get any brush like this, and then you want to just tap, 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 tap. I'm using an angled brush. I feel like it helps, but anything really. You don't want to drag because you're just like smudging the concealer around. You want to like create a seamless, flawless base. So you want to be gentle. Okay, so tap, tap, tap. And then you want to bring this one down here because your foundation is going to cover it and your bronzer. So, you know. And I'm going to show you guys how to make the inner brow look really seamless. As you tap, 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 you want to start dragging it onto your eyelid. Not all the way down, but kind of like making a gradient from your brows to your eyelid, because this will create a beautiful base for your eyeshadow later. Or at least that's what I do. And the same thing for the top brow. You just want to diffuse it out and just tap, 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 tap. Also, if you didn't get the fronts even, like, you know, like perfectly even, don't worry, because this trick makes them look really natural. You want to grab your brush and you just want to tap in the middle, and then on an angle, like on an angle, you just want to start tapping upwards into the inner part of your brow like this. And this will get rid of the line, like this line, this sharp line. It will get rid of that and diffuse it. You don't want to do your full brow, just the start of it. And do you see the difference, how this is just like a sharp line and this one's more like natural, diffused, real cute. Blend that in really lightly. You don't want to go hard. Like I said, this is your face. Treat it with care and love, okay? Okay. Period. And then I'm gonna also finish blending out this brow. Next, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This is Makeup by Mario in 23 0. So I'm gonna apply it with this rectangular flat brush, but honestly, you can apply it with anything. And then I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush like this. I need to buy my summer shade for foundations. I feel like this one's too light for me. I really like this foundation and how dewy like it makes your skin look and how moisturizing it is. It just really aids in creating that flawless smooth base. But I also feel like I haven't found a foundation that like is like my it foundation, like, because this is not the only foundation I use. So let me know if you guys have any good foundation recommendations. Yeah. Also, if it helps, I have dry, acne-prone skin. Next, I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender from Beauty Blender. But yeah, I'm just going to tap in my foundation. I'm using the Born This Way concealer to conceal my under eyes. I just like how thick it is, and I feel like you don't need a lot for it to be full coverage, and that's just something I like about this. But yeah, this is my concealer placement. And I'm also using Mocha, which is one shade darker, just right there. I finally got this restock, guys. Ugh, I lost it when I moved. It's the LYS bronzer in No Limit Strength. I lost my previous LYS bronzer when I moved, which is like a few months ago, but that's that. Next, I'm gonna go in with this brush right here and just pick up some of the product, and we're not going to blend this out yet. I'm just dragging across my nose. Okay, we're going to blend it out after we do our concealer. I'm just going to use this flat brush to blend out my bronzer. I like to kind of keep my bronzer very high. Would you guys call this contour or bronzer? I don't really know, but I just call it bronzer. Also, this is all strategically based. So this, I blend in like a C shape, and then here I blend this half, and this one this half, and then again C shape. See, I'm really bad at explaining stuff. And then I like to slightly bring that into the outer corner of my eye, because it just creates more of a seamless blend between your brows and your bronzer. And then I'm just gonna go in with my Beauty Blender once more, just to blend that all in and make sure there's no streaks. Next, I'm gonna start blending out my concealer before I do my blush. I'm going to use a flat brush like this, okay? And the key for this is you just want to tap, tap, tap. You don't want to drag. And the reason I placed my concealer here is because it's like a highlight point. Like there's certain areas of my face I want highlighted. And I think that the contour placement and the concealer placement really just complement each other really well, especially in photos in real life. And then I just get a little bit more of my bronzer. I put a little bit of bronzer on my brush, and then I just blend the concealer into my bronzer again, if that makes sense, just to create a more seamless blend. Do you guys see what I mean? I'm going to blend out my concealer with a sponge today, but sometimes I just use a powder puff to blend it out if I want the fullest coverage, but I do want some of the coverage to be picked up, so I'm going to use my sponge. Also, I don't drag my concealer out like that. I know it's like a thing people do, but I don't really do that. At max, I'll drag it out to here, but I don't really drag out my concealer. I just blend my concealer out like that. And how I managed to do this is I tap, 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 roll, tap, tap. This way, I'm not adding more product on the end of my eye. I'm just blending out what's already there. Does that make sense? I also bring in my concealer into my inner eyelid area. And the reason I like doing that is because it just makes your eye look and under eyes blend in together better. I'm going to blend out my nose contour now. Honestly, I don't do anything really special with my nose contour. I kind of just do it to add color, because I feel like if you don't do anything to your nose, it kind of just blends into your under eye and just your makeup in general. But when you put some sort of warmth or cool tone, depending on your skin tone, I feel like it just brings out your nose more. And for me, makeup is about enhancing my features, so I like to put bronzer on my nose for that reason. I know there's a lot of good nose contour tutorials on Xiaohongshu or like TikTok, and I do watch them as well. I just haven't ever done it. But on that note, I do like to make my nose contour look snatched, and how I do it is I just get my brush and I just bring it into my brow bone like that. Do you guys see? Like, and then I just do the same thing on the other side. Now we're gonna go in with blush, and as you can see, I do love this blush a lot. This is the Makeup by Mario blush in Rose Crush. I literally got it because I saw Sabrina Carpenter rave about it, and her blush always looked good, and I got it, and when I tell you, this is the best blush I've ever used. I'm gonna use another flat brush to apply my blushes. I'm gonna go in first with Rose Crush because this is the one that I usually use every day anyways. And yep, just gonna pack it onto here, and then I like to apply it right here in the middle of my bronzer and concealer. I don't like to bring it down here. I don't go too in the center either because I still want to go for a snatched look but also like a dolly look. I like to blend my blush into my under eyes because I feel like it just makes it more seamless. So I'll just take the excess off my brush and then place it right under the like outer corner of my eye like this. Oh, I kind of like how my blush looks like right now, so I don't know if I want to go over with this, but I'm going to apply a little bit to the center. Okay, I feel like it definitely made this look a lot more pink. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in Banana Bread. Also, quick tip, make sure you blend out your under eyes once more before you set your under eyes or your face in general, because you don't want to set any creases in. Do you guys see that? Wow, look how smooth it looks. Amazing. I love this powder. If you struggle with your eye makeup disappearing throughout the day or creasing, let me show you a trick. Just get your beauty blender or a powder puff, whatever you want. Just blend out your concealer or whatever oils are on your eye. Get a little bit of the Huda Beauty powder, just a little bit, and then set your eyelid. I'm telling you, this is a game changer for eye makeup. I know a lot of girlies struggle with making their eye makeup stay for the whole day, but this right here will save your eye makeup. And it has been the biggest game changer for me when it comes to eye makeup. Also, another tip for my girlies who want to make their makeup last the entire day and no creases under their eyes, just get a little bit of that Easy Bake after you set your under eyes and just put it right over here where you typically crease and let it sit and bake underneath your under eyes. And I'm telling you, the longer you let this sit, the longer it will last. For me personally, I like to wait until I'm almost done my makeup and I start my eye makeup, and then I'll just tap it in. But until then, I just leave it on my face. Now I'm just gonna set my nose contour with powder contour. I'm using the Fenty Mocha Mami bronzer. I just tap, 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 tap in the same placement that I did my liquid bronzer. Guys, I feel like it just makes such a difference. You can see my nose, you know what I mean? And I promise you guys, in real life, it does not look crazy, wallahi. I've never, ever been told my nose contour looks crazy, and my friends are honest. So I'm just going to be using this oval-shaped fluffy brush to do my bronzer. We're gonna pack that on, guys. I love a good bronzed face, like especially this bronzer. I love it. I'm gonna just put it in the same placement that I put my liquid bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna also do the same thing I did with the liquid bronzer. I'm just gonna bring it slightly onto the outer corner of my eye just to create a seamless blend between my eye makeup and my bronzer, and my full face just looks seamless. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna blend some of the bronzer into my jawline area because this is not my current summer shade. This is my winter shade, and I don't want the color match to look crazy. As you can see, guys, I accidentally took some of my makeup off my chin. Don't be like me and don't accidentally scrape your chin. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place palette. It's their coffee palette, I believe. And I'm just going to be using this shade right here. This part doesn't have to be perfect, but you also don't want to make your whole eye like solid color brown. You want to create like a gradient, if that makes sense. So I just blend the brown eyeshadow like on the outer corner, like in this section of my eye. I don't put any product over here. I just kind of leave that there, so it's like a highlight effect, like a pretty gradient, if you get what I mean. I'm gonna go in with this color right here and in the inner corner, and I feel like this just creates the perfect gradient between your under eyes and your eyeshadow. Like, it's so beautiful. Just blending out my under eye bake now. Next, I'm going to go in with this thin fluffy brush, and I'm going to use the same eyeshadow to do my under eye eyeshadow. And I just do it like this. I also don't bring this into my inner corner. I like to bring it like 2/3 of the way, or just pushing 3/3, but like not really. Also, I will let you guys know now that I do think contacts play a big part in my makeup. Like my eye makeup. I feel like it just really enhances the dulliness of your eye makeup look. I just did my eyeliner off camera because I just can't trust myself, guys, and I'm not even good at it, and I have to use concealer to clean it up, so I'm not the best person for an eyeliner tutorial. But I just used a dark brown eyeliner pencil that looks like this. I got mine from YesStyle, but you can literally buy them anywhere. Also, I applied some glitter on my eyes as well from the Flower Nose Ice Cream Latte palette. I use this glitter shade right here. It's super pretty. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's like a wet, shimmery glow. But I only apply it to the ball of my eye, so just right here, and then I blend it out right there. I don't drag it too high or to the side, just right in the middle. And I feel like it just makes your eyes just look so sultry. I'm gonna apply some pressed powder underneath my eyes and in the highlight points of my face. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish, and I just lightly just tap it onto where I want some highlight. So I'm going to use this brush to apply the first blush. That is a tongue twister. So I'm going to be using the shade Poppy Pink from the Makeup by Mario. The shade does look intimidating, but it actually is such a beautiful shade of pink, and I'm going to show you guys. Just look at that. So incredibly beautiful. I just love that blush. And then I'm going to apply a little bit on my chin. And then I'm going to apply a little bit on my nose. Okay, I got majority of it off. I still have quite the pink nose, but you know what? I kind of like it, can't lie. I'm going to add the excess on my forehead. I don't know, I kind of like a really pinky look, as you guys can see. Anyways, guys, that is the first layer of blush down. So next I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place blush in volume 2. I'm going to be using this shade right here. So for this blush, I'm not going to be adding it on top of the previous blush. More so, I'm going to be using it to fuse my under eye and my blush together. Also, if you guys can hear my voice, I am recovering from a cold. Just like this, I literally just apply it in this very area right here, and it just creates the perfect seamless blend between your under eyes and your blush. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like the difference between the two? This one is more seamlessly blending into my eye makeup and my under eyes as well. Do you guys see? And this one is just more like blush, under eyes, eye makeup. Like, it's not bad, but it could be better. Do you know what I mean? And the last blush is the Into the Pink Extra Dimension MAC blush. This is a really good blush topper. So why I use this as a blush topper is because it's very sheer and it has a shimmer to it. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. I just apply it like highlight and it has like a slight pink tinge to it and it's just so beautiful. But do you guys see that? Wait, I don't know if you guys can see. Wait, hold on. It's not too strong. I can see. Oh, I just love it so much. It's not too much. It's just enough. I don't like overly too much. And then I apply a little bit onto my nose bridge and also my like nose tip as well. I quite like the shimmer quite a bit as you can see. And then I just kind of wipe off the shimmer off my blush brush and then I kind of blend it a little bit more into my blush because guys, I really don't like highlight that much. Now I'm going to go in with my Chanel Balm Essential Multi-Use Stick in Transparent. They have like a few other colors as well, like that I have like a more highlighty vibe to it. On that note though, I do love a good glow and adding like a balm on top of any form of highlight, guys, is always so beautiful and always makes it more natural. So if you do love using like powder highlight, like strong ones as well, or like whatever you want to call it, do you guys see that glow that just sprang? Like it's just so beautiful. Next we're going to go in with mascara and I use the Flower Nose mascara in this shade. I never understood the hype around like a specific mascara till I started using this one. Like it is so perfect. It does not clump. It coats every single lash individually and it just looks perfect. I just love it. On that note, you just want to coat every single eyelash. You don't want to do multiple like dips into the mascara because we're going to be applying false lashes from underneath. So you just want to add mascara so there's no powder on your eyelashes. I also apply mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna finish doing my eyelashes. So I use these lashes from Amazon. They're like manga lashes. Also, before anyone asks, I don't have a lash map. I just use it in the row accordingly because it goes from like largest to smallest. And this is like one row for one eye. And then I will have the opposite eyes row over here. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera because I suck at them. So I just finished like putting my lashes on. Now I'm going to curl them. I'm just going to waterline my top eyelid because I forgot. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish with a fluffy brush. I'm just going to set the lower half of my face because I haven't done that. I just literally just set right here. Recently, I've been really liking a really soft lip look because I feel like they bring out your eyes more. And I really love eye makeup and I want my eye makeup to be the focus. So I'm going in with Makeup Forever Universal S as my lip liner. And I'm gonna like make it like not blended, like more of a, I'll show you. And now I'm gonna get a brush that's like this and I'm gonna use it to buff out the edges to create a more soft, blurred lip look, if you know what I mean. I'm going to buff this out over my lip line as well, like this. And this is what my lips look like before any gloss. Also, do you guys see that highlight, like that natural inner glow? I honestly feel like that glow balm and the blush topper are like a match made because look how beautiful. Okay, sorry. Also, for my eyebrows and my lip combo, they literally just change depending on the day. Some days I might do a brown and pink lip combo, a purple and pink lip combo. Today it's kind of like pink and I don't even know what color to call this. Like a brownie pink. Like I feel like this is like a brownie pink color. So this is option number 1 for lip glosses. This one's from Flower Nose. It's in C06. It's really beautiful. I'm leaning towards her, so I'm going to put that over here. Yep, I'm going to use a Flora lip gloss, I think. Yep. Wow, that literally just made my lips look like, whoa, that looks so pretty. And then I'm going to put a little bit. I think that's the lip combo for today. This is the Flora lip gloss in 05. But I'm going to add this on top just to see. Oh yeah. I love, this smells so good. Okay, Okay, I think I like these together. Okay, wait, I think I like these together. I need to put them somewhere together so I don't forget. This might just be my new favorite lip combo. I think this might be my new favorite lip combo, guys. It is so cute. I love it. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to do my ultimate setting spray combo. So first, we're going to melt in all the powders with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is so good, guys. This is literally the best setting spray to melt in your powders, and honestly you could use it by itself. Even before I was using the one size with it, I'd say it held up pretty well and my makeup lasted. But this is next level for like no transfer. Like this would transfer sometimes like on my hijab, but when I started using this one, they should investigate this for being some sort of super glue, because I'm not even joking. I could put my hand on my face, I could accidentally hug someone, and then my makeup will not transfer onto them. Once you open your setting spray, regardless of what setting spray you use, first spray to the side, then your face. I really want to make sure the powders are all melted in, so I kind of go heavy. But the reason that this is okay to do is because I did it from a distance. Had I sprayed my face from here, my makeup would be dripping off right now. Literally. This one does not spray liquid, so you can bring it close to your face, though I will say keep a slight distance. Bye, guys. And that is the end of my makeup tutorial, guys. This is the finished look. Super cute. I love this makeup look. I don't know why I said that like I don't do this all the time. But this is my makeup look, guys, and I hope I explained the steps clearly. I'm really bad at explaining, but this is my makeup tutorial. So but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.